Hi, everybody. I'm Pastor Janna Meyers, and you are here at St. John United Church of Christ in Cumberland. This is our new building, or not so new anymore. We have been here for almost a year and a half. Actually, it's been more. See, the time is flowing away quickly and powerfully because we are so busy. Not busy in a way that fills up time just to mark and move us forward. We have been digging into life as a new church in a new place. You, our conference, have been with us on this journey for a long time. So many members of our wider church, as well as those of us here at St. John, have journeyed through not just one, not even two, but 3 different worship spaces before we got here. You see, our church years ago used to be on Washington Street on the east side of Indianapolis, in a building that was built by people who loved God and loved this church. But as the building got older and older, it got harder and harder to maintain. And it soon became the case that the building they built out of love was becoming an albatross, something we couldn't maintain. And if we weren't careful, we would run the risk of loving the building over loving the church. So we took the hard step and we sold our building and we moved to a new building that looked a lot like a barn. It didn't even have finished floors until we got a beautiful gift to put in some flooring. It had open walls until we took some more time to put up the walls. And we changed. We grew and we changed and we redefined what was important to us. It became the case that community was really all that mattered. And so that community, in the midst of a pandemic, decided to move forward with the work of love that they were called to and build a new place. And so we did. We built this church in the middle of the pandemic. It was one of the more wild and hope-filled things we've ever done. Uncertain about truly everything. We were convicted of God's love and hope and abundance for this place and this congregation. And so in October, we finally dedicated our building. COVID had delayed over and over the amount of people that we could gather in order to finally dedicate this space to our God. So at the end of October, when the cases were low and the hope and exuberance was high, 100 people gathered for the first time in this building. We've never had that many people. We got together and we dedicated something big, something meaningful to the God that got us here. Our conference minister, Chab Abbott, led us in worship and preached for us, reminding us about the surprising nature of what happens when you step out of your own door, how you might get swept away in God's big story, caught off guard to do something you never expected possible, like build a church. And that's where we are. We're here in a church built by love and faithfulness, dedicated to a God that we can't help but follow. That Sunday morning, we had people stand up and tell the story, tell the memories of each building, of the different silly things that happened there. And those many walls that housed this church and the new walls that house us now help hold the community together in hope and in love. So we're celebrating our dedicated sanctuary, our dedicated church to God. We rededicated ourselves as a people, for we are the church, as well as our building. And now we've come to the season of Christmas here at St. John and in all of our churches. And we are so excited. We're excited to participate in the story of God choosing to be a part of our lives, of incarnating God's self, of becoming God Emmanuel with us and amongst us. And so as we embark as a newly dedicated church, a newly dedicated people, or maybe a rededicated people, we walk hand in hand with that Emmanuel God into our future. We're working on new ministries, ministries of feeding our community, ministries of welcoming all of our neighbors, becoming an open and affirming congregation to reach far beyond what we thought was possible. Because we are a church built on hope, a church built on love, to love the community that built us and to love the community that surrounds us. So I hope that in the coming year, we might get to see you here at St. John, whether you join us online or in person, to come find a place to dedicate yourself to God with us or through the ministry that you do as our dedicated covenanted partners. Because whatever we've done here, through the covenant that binds us as the UCC, you've been a part of it. So thank you for being with us on this journey. And we can't wait to see what all of us get up to with this Emmanuel God in the coming year.